Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Of YouTube and the iPhone app. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the issue is. But we switched over to the video software that I've recently upgraded to. I'm not going to lie, much easier for me to just, pop the phone up into the rig and just start. So I don't know why. It's doing what it's doing. To tell you the honest truth, I have no idea why YouTube is the way that YouTube is, but unfortunately, we are at the mercy of YouTube. So I'm really excited that we can be live, and because I really, really, really wanted to show you this new paper because there were so many of you that have reached out to us and said, "Hey, what does the paper look like up close? Can you show me, more images of the paper and so on and so forth?" So I'm really glad that we are able to do that now. So on my end, it's going to be a little bit delayed. I think it's working a lot better now. So fingers crossed that we are good to go. So I'm good, Jerry. How are you? Hold on, I just have to get one more window up because again, I'm not used to having certain windows up because again, I'm streaming from this new software and I didn't want to completely use this new software until I was ready to use this new software, if that makes sense. But today's the day, I guess. Today's the day of using the software regardless. So, is everyone able to see clearly? Oh, isn't it awesome? I love it. I really do. Because the weird thing is like what I'm seeing on the studio monitor is like really, really quick and really, really awesome. But unfortunately, it's not as fast on the streaming end. So we might be a little bit delayed in what you're hearing, what I'm saying. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to get started. Okay? So are you guys ready to see everything we have to offer with the brand new paper collection? Yeah, it's something with the, and I don't know what it is. It's something with the app. It has to be something with the app. I don't know what it is with the app, but it's something with the app. And I wish I could tell you what that issue is because I would love to be able to figure it out. But for some reason, it's just not working out. So we're gonna do it from this way from here on out. It just works easier. And it looks better. So let's do it this way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we have, and I'm really excited about this, we have 7 brand new paper pads that we've launched today at Brutus and Row. You guys know that, oh, it's dark. Well, I could put my lights back up. It's just the lights were really, 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 really bright. So, does that make it better or is it too washed out? Right, Kelly? Isn't it great? So I fixed the lighting. You'll have to tell me if the lighting is better or worse. It was washing things out quite a bit before, so I don't know how it's going to look on YouTube because, again, there is a delay, which is what drives me bananas about, yeah, it does definitely look much more washed out. Yep, way too bright. So we're going to move the lights back up. Yeah, it's way too bright. So let's get kind of to a happy medium in the middle. There we go. All right, so I think I fixed it. Awesome, Sharon. All right, so I think I fixed them. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to start with, well, actually, first, let me start by, oh, I had my marker here. Here it is. Let me see if it'll... I know it's blurry. It should focus, hopefully. Hopefully it'll focus again. So, as always, I'm going to sign these ones. I don't know if it's definitely coming Friday or not. There might be a delay with it. But I can tell you that I am not 100% certain that the first run of these are going to last until Friday. Because they have been going very, very quickly. Oh, she thawed. Awesome. They are always single-sided. You have enough tough choices in life. I am not going to make you choose for double-sided or single-sided paper. All right, so it looks like we did get back into focus. So we're going to start with Winter Cabin. The Winter Cabin and Jawbreaker have been two of the best-selling so far. So let's go ahead and take a look. Remember that the Brutus Monroe paper is all printed on 110-pound cardstock. They are printed right here in the US of A. They're actually printed right down the street from Brutus Monroe. How cool is that? We could literally, if we needed to, we could walk to where our paper is printed, which I love. So Winter Cabin, remember all of our paper pads with the exception of the Jawbreaker paper pad because I just could not stop designing with the Jawbreaker pad, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment. So Winter Cabin is one that I think you will be reaching for over and over and over again. I know that I sure will be. So there are 8 patterns, and you get 3 of each of the patterns. So let's go ahead and start with, oh my goodness. Look at those wood slices. Oh, wait until you see Jawbreaker. It's called Jawbreaker because they look like jawbreakers, but also because my jaw was broken because it hit the floor whenever I finished designing because I loved it so much. So that is the wood slices. Then we have this just absolutely perfect plaid. Okay. Then we have this awesome wood pattern. Yes, they're very close to us. And then we have this beautiful red plaid. And it's having a hard time showing up because of the lighting. But do you see? It has that awesome... I'm going to have to try to find different lighting now that we're using this camera. Because this lighting is very bright. So there's that there. Then we have larger wood slices. So these wood slices, the first wood slices I showed you are thinner or smaller. And now we have the larger wood slices. Then we have a darker wood. Then we have plaid in a diagonal, but it is a much smaller plaid. Again, I'll bring that up close so we'll focus. See how pretty that is? Okay. And then we have the same plaid, but it is now sideways orientation as opposed to like this. Okay. And then you get that 3 times. Yes, like a buffalo check. So that is paper pad number 1, which is called Winter Cabin. I'm going to try to adjust the lighting just a hair bit more. There we go. And I'm going to put this one back in its package. Again, someone tomorrow is going to receive this one. Some of them, I believe, already started shipping because we had a lot of orders for paper today. So she started shipping them right away. So that is Winter Cabin. Move that one to the side, and now let's do Jawbreaker. This might be my favorite. I don't know. It's, so hard to pick a favorite. It's like picking a favorite child. Now, this one's a little bit different because this one has 12 sheets. So it's 12 patterns, but they're 24 sheets, so you get 2 of each. Look at that. No need to adjust your screen. That is exactly what it looks like. Oh, my goodness. Oh, imagine the things. I mean, it almost looks like you could reach into this and it would be liquid, right? Then we have this beautiful pattern. I love the smell of fresh paper. Look at this one. Oh, my goodness. I'm thinking of about 3 million things I can do with these. Then this beautiful one. Then this beautiful one. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So we have 6 more. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, look at that one. Oh, I just love it. Look, it almost is like you're looking into a ball, right? A lot more pink than what it's showing up on camera. It is a lot more pink. Then we have blues and pinks, and then we're back to the beginning. So, Jawbreaker. It is just absolutely stunning. So much you can do with that pad as well. Imagine, I mean, just, again, there's just so much that you can do with it. Oh, I didn't know May would smell paper. That's so funny. Hi, Dee Dee. All right, so now let's go on to autumn foliage. I love these new papers. I'm so excited about them. I can't wait to use them in projects with you guys. So, autumn foliage is, again, 8 patterns, 3 of each pattern. Oh, look at that plaid. I can tell you about 1,000 things I want to use this very plaid on. Oh, my goodness. Then, of course, we have some traditional leaves. Then we have these leaves, which I absolutely love because they're very, very concurrent, which I think is cool. Then we have almost like a, I guess you would call it like a grid pattern. Oh, absolutely, Belinda. Then we have a zigzag. We have another, like a buffalo check, but this one is in a beautiful, beautiful orange. Then we have more leaves. And then again, some maple leaves. And another beautiful, beautiful plaid. This one has a very light blue in it that's not showing up on camera, but I'll tell you. And again, you get so much paper in these packs. Oh, I just love it. And that one is autumn foliage. Now we'll go to probably my second favorite. Oh, but it's so hard to pick a favorite. So hard to pick a favorite. Yes, Canada. It's not really glossy. It has a, like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a matte glossy, eggshell, I guess would be the best term for it. Okay, so now we have Haunted Mansion. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Thanks, Carolyn. So you'll notice that I do have a plaid. I do have a plaid in every set this time because you can use plaid for everything. So we have a plaid, and then look at this. There is a bundle, Jerry. If you click the link below me, I did add a bundle for you. Yep. Yeah, satin. That's perfect, Heidi. It's like a satin. It's not glossy. It's satin. Then we have like a harlequin print. Look at this bow. I have to bring it up closer so you can see. Hopefully it will focus. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love it. I absolutely love it. Then we have our batty friends. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Look at our little batty friends. Love our batty friends. Then we have a graveyard. And this one is a limited release. Once this one sells out, it will not come back until next year. Then we have this beautiful spider pattern. I don't know why every time that I show you guys Halloween that my voice goes to Vincent Price, but I like it. Then we have this, I mean, just look at the intricacy of this spiderweb pattern. Oh, I just love it. Absolutely love it. It's not going to focus because of the lighting, but that's okay. Thanks, Lori. So that one is called Haunted Mansion. All right, so let's pop that back in there. Ooh, we still have 3 more. All right, I do love my haunted houses. So now we have pumpkin spice. Oh, it's printed on the same thing as our alabaster cardstock. Showing up on my it's showing up on my monitor as a much brighter orange. I'm gonna have to watch the you didn't do that one in orange. I had a lot of orange in the other pack, so that's why I didn't put any orange in that one. So this one is a much more muted orange, and I'm hoping that it's going to show up as a much more muted orange on your screen. If not, it is much more muted. So first for pumpkin spice, we have that same wonderful pattern in the background that we had before, but now it has little pumpkins and vines on top of it. Then we have these pumpkins, and they're like growing pumpkins, so they're small pumpkins with the other pumpkins. Again, you're going to see this print a lot because this print I wanted to... So if you get all of them, you'll have this print in quite a few of them that you can use over and over again. And this plaid is actually a plaid that I designed from a shirt that I have. I love these colors. Then, of course, we have the actual pumpkin spice latte, and this could actually be a hot cider if you want it to be. Then we have a pumpkin spice latte in a cool version. Then we have coffee beans. So to all my coffee, just get them all, Jerry. That's, I think, what everybody else is doing. Just grab the bundle. Then this is a whole bunch of coffee beans for all my coffee lovers. Then I threw in a polka dot because a polka dot is timeless, right? You can use a polka dot for everything. Okay? So that is that pad. Remember, it's 8 patterns, and you get 3 of each. I always do 8 patterns because I want to be able to give you 3 of each one. Because I know it's hard to pick sometimes which one you're going to use. So by giving you 3 pieces, you don't have to worry about that. All right, 2 more. I can't believe we only have 2 more. Oh, these 2 are my... Oh, see? Okay, it's hard to pick a favorite. Okay, look at this one. And then the next one I'm doing is Courtney's favorite. So this one is Sweater Weather. And I have always needed... I've always wanted a really good sweater paper pad. But none of the paper pads that I had ever seen really looked like a sweater. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean, but they never really looked like a sweater. And I wanted, like, you know how you have die cuts that are like the ugly sweater? I wanted to be able to just cut out a die cut and be done. And that's it. And it looks like a sweater. So I made sure these ones looked like a sweater. So first we have the poinsettia sweater. And I want to get up close here so you can really see the detail. Look at the detail of this paper pad. Oh my word. It's detailed. I mean, it looks like a sweater. So we have poinsettias. Then, of course, we have the Christmas trees. And again, the detail. It's a sweater. Then we have the trees and the reindeer. They are very pastel-y, Roberta. Then this one is just a simple sweater background for if you don't want the patterns. Then we have poinsettias in 2 colors. Then we have trees with the opposing colors. Then this one has little presents and little trees. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Then, of course, I had to give you snowflakes. Look at how detailed those snowflakes are. Do you love it? I hope you love it as much as I do. Yes, with a cable knit embossing folder, absolutely. So look at that. Isn't that awesome? Love it. And then this next pack... Oh, there are some pinks in it. I'll show you, Roberta. It looks much redder on camera, but I promise you it's much more of a pink. All right, so this next one is Courtney's absolute favorite, and she told me it was her favorite the moment that she opened the box. All right, and this one is called Candy Stripe. This one I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot this year. Okay, so here is the first candy stripe, and you'll notice that there's a little bit of a distressing on it. And I think that that adds character. You can see there. So there's the first one. This is my favorite piece of paper that I've ever seen in the history of my life. And I hope it is yours too. This piece of paper I never, ever, ever want to use. I mean, you guys can use it if you would like to. But this piece of paper I never, ever, ever, ever want to use. It is just absolutely beyond gorgeous. And I think it looks like it could be rolls of wrapping paper. It could be peppermint sticks. It can be whatever you want, but I never want to use this piece of paper. Oh my goodness. Then we have a simple green stripe. And again, a lot of these ones I made simple because you can use them on a lot of stuff. Then we have the red stripe. We have another red stripe, but it's smaller. Then we have the red and green. This is another one that I don't think I ever want to use. Look at how beautiful that is. Nope, this is the last one. Look at how beautiful. Oh, yeah. This one, again, I want to use this for everything. I've been on a candy stripe kick this year. So, those are all 7 of the paper pads. Yes, very 3D, Roberta. Those are all 7 of the paper pads. They are right now in a bundle. They're in a bundle deal currently. And you can get them, not necessarily a bundle deal. They're in a bundle for our subscribers so that you can get them all at one time. Really low on Candy Stripe. We are very low on Jawbreaker. And we're in sellout status of these 4. Okay, so we are in sellout status of these 4. So these 4 are, and I have a feeling we'll be sellout status of all of them by come morning. But we have Candy Stripe. We have Jawbreaker. Well, actually, hold on. Let me do them in the holiday order. So we have Candy Stripe. We have Winter Cabin. We have Sweater Weather. We have Pumpkin Spice. We have Haunted Mansion. We have Autumn Foliage, and we have Jawbreaker. Yes, I did not bind them together because that was my biggest problem before I created paper. When I was just a simple crafting boy. When they were put together, the problem I always had is they would rip or the glue would soak down too much. So I wanted you to be able to just grab this and go. Also, if you get our 6x6, what are they? The 6x6 paper folders. I don't even know what the exact cargo sleeves. That's what their name is. If you grab the 6x6 cargo sleeves, are actually 6.5 by 6.5. A whole pad of paper will fit into them. So that's really cool as well. So that is all that I have for you tonight. I'm going to get going because I'm really excited because tonight is American Horror Story night. So any of my American Horror Story friends out there, it's our night. I will see you guys tomorrow because tomorrow is Thursday. I will not see you on Friday because I am working Friday, but there will be a pre-recorded video for you. The one that we were going to do last Friday will be this Friday. And luckily, all of the foils are back in stock, so that video is actually accurate now. I'm glad that we didn't have it for last Friday because you wouldn't have had any foil to buy because it was all sold out. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you are able to get your hands on these paper pads, or at least the ones that you really want. Keep your eye peeled because I might have some new papers coming out next month. I'm thinking about doing some basic essentials for you guys for next month. And keep your eye peeled for some new stamps, some new products altogether. Remember, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so every week we are going to have something for you guys that you are able to purchase, and we make a direct donation. So I'm really excited about that in honor of my Aunt Verge. So thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Remember to create something every day, whether that is, Tina, we are working on 12 by 12. Right now, our print shop, again, that's right down the street from Brutus Monroe. We are working on doing 12 by 12. We are also, the one thing we were pausing on, and I'll tell you the honest goodness truth right now, because I always tell you guys the truth, is we are going to sell it open stock as well as in a pack. The only way we could sell it open stock is we had to work with them to do what's called a micro perforation, so that at the top of it, I didn't want you to have to cut the top of it off, okay? I wanted you to be able to just tear it off. So we had to work on getting a machine there and or making sure they had the machinery to do that, so you can just tear the top of it off, because it does have to have a UPC at the top and it has to have information. So a lot of stuff, obviously, as you guys know, because I share with you, goes into making sure that all of these products work perfectly for you guys. So keep your eye peeled for 12 by 12 very soon. Also, we are at sellout status of some of those woodcuts from yesterday. I just got a notification, so make sure to grab some of those if you would like it. But yeah, I'm really excited. So have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys soon. I love you all to pieces, and have a wonderful rest of your night. And remember to create your own ending. Good night, my friends.